Firstly, it's a great temperature outside. It's noon in Central Texas and it's only 76 degrees. Don't hate on that. Also, that douchebag is still here. Guy that refuses to back up into his parking space. Hell, that truck might be abandoned. There's nothing in that truck. That truck might be abandoned. The windows are open, the curtains are open on the windows and the sleeper, and there's not a single piece of equipment in there. I'm about 630 miles out from Springfield. There was some talk yesterday about them trying to get me to do some load going to Georgia for Sunday morning. I told them I wasn't really interested in screwing myself for the week by taking a 1,400 mile load that from Laredo to Chakota to Atlanta is like 1,400 miles, and it delivered Sunday, and the deadline for miles is Tuesday. I was like, I really don't want to burn my whole week sitting around Atlanta for 2 days waiting to deliver a load. I haven't heard anything else about it, so I think that's the end of that. But I'm gonna see how far I get today. I'm not really sure. I'm probably gonna try to get as close to Springfield as I can.
You and I jump in the car, go for a ride, turn the key, forget about life, slide the seat back, go for a drive, see how far this road will go, ride the white lines, let the good times roll, like James Dean and Marilyn Monroe. We were born to run, so let's take it slow and chase that sun right into the ocean. I wanna taste your lips, kiss you in slow motion. Traffic jam, a flat tire, a detour. All I want is one more hour with you, girl, by my side. You and I going for a ride, yeah, yeah, taking our time, praying for red lights.
I was on the phone with the wife for the last hour or so, come here, buddy. Don't pee on this dude's tire. He's sitting in the driver's seat. It might piss him off. No. Yep, there's another dog. Anyway, I found out my next load isn't picking up until Friday morning down in Russellville. Buddy, you're pulling my arm off. Stop. Diesel? Heel. Stop. You act like I kicked him. I nudged him in the butt. Anyway, the next load isn't picking up until Friday morning. So instead of pushing through Tulsa, getting over into Joplin today, I'm going to shut down here so I can roll in there tomorrow morning, get it delivered, and still have enough time to get down to Russellville, take another break, sit and wait on my load Friday morning, and then it's going up to Carroll, Iowa for Sunday morning. So Chandler, Oklahoma, that's where I be. I just thought of kind of a problem with this whole plan. I'm delivering this load tomorrow morning in Springfield. The next load doesn't pick up until Friday morning. All that's fine and good. Problem is, the next load's a refrigerated load. I have a dry van. I'm not sure how they plan to handle that. Is it a drop and hook? at Zero Mountain? And are they going to want you to put a dry van at a cold storage place that they can't load? As far as I know, they don't have drop yards anywhere around here. They don't have a place for me to go exchange trailers. We'll see. I'll figure it out tomorrow because I'm done for the day. But I did try to call him. By the time I thought about it, he's already home. I tried to call him on his cell to get him to at least be thinking about it, but he's busy. I did text him. We'll see if he gets back to me tonight. If not, I won't know until tomorrow morning. Okay. That's all I have that's long and hard and straight.
That's what she said.
Michael, please. Please.
Mwah!
By the way, is why I think it's silly to spend the kind of money these companies spend on these expensive seals. It's not a security feature at all. You can break it with just about anything, even the bolt seals. You gotta have a $12 tool from Home Depot, bolt cutter, and get it right off there. What's the point of wasting that money? This will serve the same purpose, and it's way cheaper. Because the whole point of a seal isn't to safeguard the product, it's to verify that it hasn't been tampered with. They put a seal on it at the shipper, you take it off at the receiver. No one's been in there since you put the seal on it. those cable seals are not hard to defeat. How lazy can you get?
What?
So how lazy can you get? You can't park over there and not block everybody in? And
I'm not blocking. I'm just going in, turning my paperwork and getting the door. It's gonna be less than 5 minutes, bro.
oh, it's just courtesy.
I park here every day.
Yeah, and it's lazy.
Hey, bro, you fuck off.
Yeah. They took me off that load that I was on that I needed to find a reefer for, and possibly put me on a load picking up in Kansas City tomorrow morning. I need to give him a call real quick and see if that's a definite plan or not, so I can head that way, because I got hours. I can get to Kansas City tonight, or close. I'd forget the name of that town right now. Peculiar. There's Flying J there with a big lot just south of Kansas City. I'll head there. Yeah, I forgot what I was doing. I need to call him. He's busy, he doesn't know yet, but I need fuel anyway, so I'll just go over to the Love's, grab fuel while I'm waiting on his answer, and then I can head to Kansas City from there, if that's what's going to happen. I am picking up in Kansas City. It's just not the load he thought it was going to be. He thought it was going to be a water load going to Cherokee, but it's a Berry Plastics load going to LeMars, to Wells. It's funny, I used to work for Berry Plastics for about 6 weeks. I technically worked for a temp agency in my hometown. The one I worked at they manufactured like that Lexan, like nylon pipe, basically, plastic pipe. There's the big spools. If you ever see those big spools with yellow and blue, whatever plastic pipe on it, that's what we made there. Oh, you know what? No, that was what we made in Berry Plastics. It was crap. I worked at two different plastic plants. The Berry Plastic ones, we made like trash bags and diaper covers and that real thin sheets of plastic. I cannot remember the other name of that plastic plant I worked at. They're right next door to each other in McAllister, Oklahoma, where I lived at the time. It's Berry Plastics, and it's just escaping my mind. Anyway, but I'm picking up at a Berry Plastics plant, which is cool. Okay, full circle here. I've always done this a little bit, but I'm going to start making it a little bit more of an attempt to make it a point to blindside as much as I can when there's an opportunity that it's low risk, and work on the accuracy of it. As of now, this appointment's not until 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon here, and I'm only, what, 2 hours away? I could go all the way, but it doesn't make any damn difference, because I have more than enough time from where I'm sitting to go pick this thing up and get it to LeMars. What does it matter if I... Do I have to get cell service here? Let me check that. Cell service is good here. I was able to pop up a video on YouTube like that, so rather than go sit in the overpopulated areas, like there's not as many trucks coming here. Here's the method behind my madness. It's not going to change anything for me today to get up close to Kansas City and take up a parking spot until tomorrow at noon. This truck stops in the middle of nowhere. There's way less traffic down 13 than there is on 49 or 44. If it's not going to make a difference to me, I might as well take up a parking spot here for the next 19, 20 hours than go take up a busy truck stop parking lot where somebody might be running out of time and needs somewhere to park, and I'm sitting there for 20 hours taking up a spot like a jackass. I do try to think about other people on the road. I try to consider, you know, if it's not going to affect me, why would I go put myself in a position that's going to hurt somebody else, you know, or potentially hurt somebody else, and, you know, just crowd stuff. So might as well sit here out in the middle of nowhere where I'm not bothering anybody. Definitely.
Get on duty and put around there. Put back up there.
Oh, they got a load waiting on me at the LeMars too, so I need to get there as quick as possible.
See you on the way out, Bob.
Thanks, sir. I love them old dudes, but yeah, he's just like my grandpa. He'd sit there and talk to you for 45 minutes or an hour or 2 hours. He'd talk to you just about as long as you'd let him, and, you know, and you just kind of have to at some point say, I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm at work. I got to get around there and get loaded.
Your seatbelt is unbuckled.
He's telling me this, that, and the other story about this, that, and the other. I appreciate you, buddy, but I really got to get moving. It's like I'm already running late today because some stupid stuff. I didn't even get on camera because I was just so frustrated this morning. I had a tow truck block me in for like an hour and a half. And he was having some kind of trouble with something. I didn't talk to him much. I was just kind of pissed. And he finally got out of there. I finally got to leave, so we had to reschedule this from 9 to 11. The old timer wants to sit there and chat my ear off. What, buddy? I did remember my the other plastic company I worked for. The one that did the pipe was AD Technology, and the one that did the like thin sheets of plastic. And I mean thin, like almost felt like silk. It was so thin and smooth. Was Berry Plastics. Now the story with that was the safety guy. The reason I don't still work there, I don't know. He didn't like me for one reason or another. He kept reporting me for driving too fast on the forklift, and he did it 2 days in a row. And on the third day, I didn't get on the forklift at all. Like I didn't touch a forklift the whole day. And at the end of the day, sure enough, manager comes out and says, safety guy still says you're speeding on that forklift. We don't need you to come in tomorrow. Like, okay, but you can look at the footage, right? Everything's recorded here. I didn't touch the forklift all day. He's like, well, I trust him. He's been here for a long time. It's like, okay. Just know you got a lion SOB working for you, because I didn't touch that forklift once today. I made absolutely sure that I never got on one, because I was never speeding on the damn thing. I was never being reckless, and he kept reporting me for it until they were like, yeah, we don't need you anymore, and they just gonna listen to that. Yeah, I don't understand guys like that, other than maybe they're afraid that somebody that comes in and works their ass off is gonna come in and make them look bad. Other than that, I don't know, because when I come to do a job, I bust my ass. Especially back in high school, and when I was 20, I didn't come in and laze around all day. I got stuff done, and within a couple weeks, I was running my own product line, right? I was learning as much as I could and taking charge as much as I could. And I guess he felt threatened, because he just flat out lied about me to get me fired. So I don't know what he was worried about. I was a temp at, I was working as a temp there anyway. But it really pissed me off, because I spent a week going through their stupid orientation, watching all their stupid, sexual harassment videos and work safety shit. Like, I got certified, like, as a safety inspector at OSHA, for OSHA at Votech. Like, I don't need to watch your safety videos. I know. And it wasn't like it was particular to their environment. It was just typical, like, factory safety videos. Anyway, old timers telling me that a lot of guys come in here and, like, they're adamant that they're going to go hit Kansas City and then go north. I was like, yeah, but we were both almost the same time. I was like, yeah, but Omaha's basically due north from here, so just go over to 75 and hit that way. There's a scale out there that's never open, but there is a scale out there. Come on, buddy. Hi, bud. Never in my life, in my entire career, seen that. That ambulance is stuck behind like 3 different trucks that won't get over for it. It's the law. You're supposed to stop on the shoulder to get out of the way of an ambulance. They're holding that ambulance up. Somebody could be in dire need of that ambulance, or in the back of the damn thing dying. And some jackass thinks that his load is more important than their life. What a piece of crap. Didn't have a CB on. Everybody on the northbound side was bitching him out on the CB. Like, get over it. Get out of his way. What are you doing? Oh, sure did. Sorry.
No, that's okay, because I was going to say, I looked it up and I'm like, no. All right, so let's try again. It's okay, it's Friday. Okay, I'm so sorry, but no, you're not ready.
All right.
All right, that's yours for this load. Stop sign, open the back, and then row 1.
Okay.
And then I wrote out the good stuff. It's going to be on a bunny.
Yeah.
They don't even have anything assigned yet.
Okay.
So there's a number there. You want to call later on? I don't know how far.
I mean, I'm
ahead.
almost out of hours. I'll just go back tomorrow morning.
There you go. So just stop here with that, and they'll just fill in the trailer. You'll swear.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your seatbelt is unbuckled.